It is time! And I'm so excited! I get to plant my pumpkins. I'm slightly obsessed with pumpkins. So I'm doing 3 rows, three plants each of 24 pumpkin varieties. I dug the holes for the pumpkins and I filled them in with compost, and I'm 90% sure that the chickens came and scratched out all the compost. So I'll do my best to put the compost back in where they scratched it out. And pray to God that they don't scratch out my seeds. I may be just... Okay, yeah, no. Okay. I can't plant the pumpkins yet. They're just gonna, these seeds are too precious to me for them to get ruined. Let me show you what the holes look like where I planted, or where I dug the holes earlier. It's ridiculous that I'm getting this sad over not being able to plant pumpkin seeds today, but I was so excited. Let me show you what it looks like. So these are the holes that I dug, and they don't look like I put compost in them at all. And I did. The holes should look like this. Do you see how this is filled in pretty much? And then next to it is another hole, and next to it is another hole, and there a lot of them are empty. Now some of them are still filled in. Like that one's not so bad, but then there's a bunch that are completely emptied out, and like going all the way up. Yeah, there's a bunch. So I can't do these until the chickens are put up, because they're gonna get in here and they're gonna mess with the holes, and they're gonna eat my seedlings, or they're gonna dig them up. And these pumpkin seeds are too valuable for me. I really I put a lot of money into my 24 varieties this year. Okay, so that hurts a lot. I gotta get that fence up, and I can't wait anymore. I can't wait for that machine to get fixed. I'm just gonna try to put it up without the bushwhacker, because it needs to get up. I need to plant my potatoes. I need to plant the pumpkins. I haven't been able to plant my potatoes yet. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's understandable, but I'm done waiting. I'm just gonna do it on my own. It is nobody's fault that the bushwhacker isn't fixed yet, because my father-in-law got hurt, and heaven forbid, he would have pushed himself too hard and gotten hurt even more, trying to get it done just because I want to plant potatoes. I mean, that's ridiculous. But I don't think I totally need that machine to work in order for this to happen. I think I can do this, or at least I can try. And it's ridiculous that I didn't try earlier. That's what's ridiculous. I was just waiting when I should have been acting. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try to do today. We'll see if this works. Checking in on the babies. How cute are they? Little do they know, new babies are going to be hatching in 3 days. Okay, so here I am at the new place where the chicken coop is. You can kind of see it's now in that flattened spot that my father-in-law made. My husband and my father-in-law moved that there 2 days ago, I think. And so I've got to keep this, the fencing on the property line, and everything that I'm standing on and this way is my uncle and aunt's property. And so everything that is the line of the garden is my in-laws' property and where we live. And so I've got to kind of follow at an angle here a little bit. Also, we want to be able to get the Kubota through here if need be. There's a big rock pile right here that my father-in-law keeps some spare rock that he dug up when he was digging out the foundation for the house, you know, for, you know, laying down for pathways or for building rock walls or something like that. So I'm going to pound in some rebar, and I'm going to attach the fencing. I am not going to put in the door yet. I have the door made already, but right now I'm just trying to get the fence up, and then I'll put the door on last. You can see there's like a whole bunch of brush right here, and this is where the fence is going to end up going through, and so it's going to be a time of it. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to try. I need this stuff up, so I'm going to do my absolute best. And then I'll get in what I can. Now, I have a new step stool. I don't have to go on that death trap anymore because a friend of mine ordered this for me after seeing the videos and being afraid for my life. Ordered this for me so that I don't have to be worried for my life either. So I'm very excited to use this as I hammer in some of the rebar. So I'm going to put up what I can. If I have to stop, if I have to go get a handsaw, I'll go get a handsaw. I'll do what I need to in order to get this stuff out. And it needs to go in ASAP. So we're starting. We're going to do it. Come, you know what, or high water. Handy dandy thing to help get rid of the trees now, and let's get it done. getting better at this. I remembered to bring my light this time because I knew I'd probably be out here past the good camera light time. So I've got, this is my last piece. And it goes all the way down and around and down and around by the chicken coop. I am not anywhere near done. I gotta go all the way up through here, up to the second food forest. So if we keep going straight, eventually we'll get to a clearing and that'll be the food forest. So I gotta keep going. I have fence left. I don't have a ton of fence left. But I do have enough to keep going for a while. And then that's weird. And then I have enough to go for a while more with the other fences that I have. Now I know, let me show you this. So if you can see this, I mean, that's not super secure. It'll keep a chicken in unless there's like a dip and they scratch at it and then find a way to wiggle under. That is not secure enough to keep them safe. Like, it's not predator proof. But I am going to put wooden boards. Gotta get this. This is my mother-in-law's. She might be upset if I didn't bring it back. I'm going to put wooden boards at the bottom of the fence to keep it kind of secure, sturdy, to fill in any gaps that might be occurring in the natural landscape as the ground dips and bumps and stuff like that. But I mean, I could make it completely predator proof by, putting netting on top, other stuff like that, you know, like going down 6 inches or a foot below. I should put the ducks away. Below the fencing to make sure that something can't dig underneath. But if you'll remember, our chickens are completely free range right now. We don't do any kind of predator proofing other than the dogs. And so we're not necessarily going to, not that way, guys, into your home. We're not going to do a huge amount of predator proofing around the chickens. It's basically like they're going to be free ranging within a fenced in yard. And that is the way that we're doing it. And there's going to be such a huge amount of space up there, though. They're going to be happy. I mean, we might not be as happy because I know Jeremy and I both like to watch the chickens roam around and the ducks come around and stuff like that, but this way we can put in the potatoes and have our pumpkin patch, and my mother-in-law doesn't have chickens pooping on her porch, and so it is what it is. We're doing it, and this is what's happening, and I'm falling. Okay, so tomorrow will be part 2. And maybe I'll get it all done if I can get out here early enough. Although there's a chance that we might be taking the kids to the zoo. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, so anyway, thanks so much for watching. And I'm sorry it wasn't a pumpkin patch today, that's for sure. But we made progress. I think that was probably the hardest part. of the whole fence to put up because that was the thickest brush area. And so I'm happy to get that done. Hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from now on-ish. I mean, it's still a brushy mountainside. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Please like the video, subscribe, do the notification stuff. It helps out a lot. And have a wonderful night and stay blessed.